We're back with another 2021 Player Outlook presented by RotoHeat.com. This time we're talking Zach Wilson, quarterback, New York Jets. We thank you guys for showing support. We appreciate when you like, you subscribe, you hit the notification icon. It shows us you love us. Let's get to it. All right, so of the 13 analysts that looked into Wilson, we think he's going to finish somewhere in the quarterback 2 conversation, somewhere in like the 17 to 23, so kind of low-end quarterback 2 conversation. 11 people are buying, one's holding, one's selling, and we think we're pretty confident his ADP is going to be higher in a year from now. We do think he's going to give you spot starter potential in 2021 because this team should be playing from behind. They're a young team in transition with a lot of young pieces. Offensive linemen are all in the first couple of years. You know, some of their critical offensive linemen that they just drafted are still within the first couple of years. Quarterbacks in the rookie year. They have some youth at wide receiver. They have some veterans at wide receiver. They're just a team that's in the midst of transition, and that always takes a little bit of time. Year one is typically not a quick turnaround, but with that being said, in the terms of fantasy production side of things, you know, this team is a team that should be playing from behind, so that should give you plenty of opportunity for big plays, lots of throwing, trying to catch up, things like that. If you've been watching and reading and hearing in the news, you know, the team's talking about, or news reporters, I should say, the team probably isn't reporting it nearly as much as the news guys are, that, you know, Wilson's taking a lot of deep shots, but also throwing a lot of picks. And, you know, and Wilson even said it himself that the training camp and practice is the time where you make the mistakes and you see what you can get away with. And that's important. You know, Wilson has a confidence about himself, and that but he's also humble enough to try to learn and grow from his mistakes. It seems like he's doing all the right things to be a franchise quarterback long term. Do you think that? Wilson seems to be a guy that people are buying into for the long term. Are you a long-term Wilson fan? In terms of redraft, that makes it very difficult for you to want to jump on this player early on in this conversation. You know, right now, Fantasy Pros has him at quarterback 29 overall, or, you know, 215 overall if you're looking at the complete. When you're looking at him from a redraft or from a dynasty purposes from RotoHeat's Superflex, he's quarterback 14 or 46 overall. So this is a guy that long term has appeal, short term a little more of a wait and see, or you know, kind of a back end type guy. So let us know in the comments below what you think about him. The guys on the team like him long term. There are some on the team that don't really know what to make of him long term, but there's more on the long term buying. You know, as you can see by the 11 that are on the buy side of things. Let us know in the comments below. Also, take out a look at the other 2021 player outlooks. Thank you guys as always. We'll talk to you again soon.